Hi, I'm Matt King. I'm the editor of Hog Magazine, and I'm here today at the Harley-Davidson Museum for the opening of a new exhibit here. It's called Living Lost. It's the photographic works of Josh Kurpius. Josh is a photographer that a lot of readers of Hog Magazine are going to be familiar with. He's done a lot of work for the magazine over the years, including some photos that are in this exhibit. But there's a lot more here to see, and so I'd like to introduce Josh and say, hey, congratulations on the exhibit, Living Lost. It's really about life on the road and life on the bikes. Tell us a little bit about how you got started with this project.
Well, I wouldn't even call it a project. It's just this is my life and how I've lived for a number of years. I think one of the earliest photographs here is from 2008, but I've been doing this since way before that. And it's kind of an evolution of friends, and over the years we just have a collection of great people that have come together. We don't have a lot of money, we're not staying in hotels, we're not staying in campgrounds even. But that's where all the memories are created, because you're not really going to remember that night, well, we just crashed in a hotel. Well, we're going to remember the night we camped behind an abandoned barn. And so there's a lot that comes out of living the way we do, and photographically it just lends itself to making great images.
Well, you've obviously got to be a pretty hands-on guy to be able to ride these kind of bikes and take these kind of trips with very little backup support. And you're a hands-on and self-taught photographer too. So can you tell us a little bit of how you got started in photography?
Well, the bikes and the photography came at the same time. My dad always had bikes. He was into shovel heads. He said, hey, take this bike out. It was like my 20th birthday. And at that time I was going to school and I had just picked up a camera. So as I'm learning to ride, I'd have my camera strapped on me and they just went hand in hand. I don't want to be the photographer. I live it as much as every one of these guys does. When that means when it's raining out or the weather's horrible, I'm in it too. And if my bike breaks down, I have to fix it. I just photograph things as they happen, and I won't ever change an environment. So with this wall of photos, I wanted to show the family aspect of what we do.
This is a great riding shot. The viewer really feels like they're on your bike. It's the ultimate kind of point of view photo. Talk a little bit about how you get shots like this.
The bike I ride is really not the most suitable for riding and shooting at the same time. It's actually a really sketchy thing to ride just when you got two hands on the bars. But yeah, I'd like to get this angle, so I'd start standing up on the bike and taking a shot, or getting down really low, and it just kind of happened over the years.
Well, you're riding out in the open, and you're doing some crazy things on the bike sometimes. How many cameras have you broken?
I haven't ever dropped one. This bike has shaped my life and has brought me to here in this moment. This is my first motorcycle. I bought it as a pile of parts. It was in crates, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing, and I was just like, well, my goal is to put this thing together and then not have any help by anybody else.
Well, it's a great looking bike, and it's more than worthy of being in the Harley-Davidson Museum. Josh Kurpius' Living Lost exhibit is open at the Harley-Davidson Museum through May 18th. So if you're planning a trip to Milwaukee or if you're in the area, you don't want to miss it.